Welcome, Gunrunner.
Hello everybody, Q&A Kevin here, and I've got a bit of a little interesting midweek video for you this time around. Something very different we're going to be looking at, something I spotted while I was out shopping in Milton Keynes a little while ago, and as you can see there are these Nanoblocks sets, and I've got three of them, two for Pac-Man, Pac-Man and Ghosts, and Space Invaders. These were the only ones they had. Annoyingly, because there is a numbered set. This is 105 and 106 and 108. So I was hoping that they'd have the others, but I don't even know how many there are. But these were the only ones that they had. I just noticed the numbers on the front as well. Duh, I didn't need to turn them around. But yes, these were the only ones they had. They were reduced from originally £9.99 to £4.98. And I thought, for under a fiver, I couldn't say no. So I bought all three. I've not even opened them yet, actually, as you can probably see. But it seems that these are originate from Japan, actually, because if you look, they've got Japanese right at the top, and then they've got these import labels down here, which is quite interesting as well. It even says there, micro-sized building block designed in Japan since 2008. Fun to build, attractive to display, interesting to collect. A piece of nanoblock is the start of infinite creativity. So it's basically a rip-off of Lego, really, from Japan. But it's interesting that these are the Japanese boxes. You know, they've even got the Japanese web addresses down the bottom. So all they do is slap these import labels on them. But we've got the good old 0 to 3 sad onions, as Ashens would say, here as well. And there's a code there. I haven't tried scanning that. I don't generally scan those codes. Unless I absolutely have to, like when you go to a restaurant now. We often have to scan a code to get the menu. Specifically Nando's is one of the ones that springs to mind for that. So yeah, this one's a slightly different colour for some reason. This one's in blue. That one's black. Very strange. But yes, these are three I've got. Anyways, we'll open them. Let's go with open the Space Invaders one first. Have a look what's inside. As I say, I haven't opened them at all. So, inside we have a big bag. It looks like, got to rip open. And then there's some smaller bags inside it. So let's have a little look-see. So we've got an instruction manual. Which shows instructions to build them. And it also tells you how many you're supposed to have of each block, and shows you what they should look like at the end. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, so we've got that, and then we've just got bags of the bricks themselves. It's weird actually looking at the bags, because if you look at the instructions, obviously there's what, 4 different Space Invaders which are differently coloured. You'd think that these bags would be by colour, wouldn't you? You'd think there'd be a bag for each colour, but they're not. They're all just mixed up. So I'm not sure the rhyme and reason of how they're laid out like that in the bags. It's strange why they, you know, different ones are in particular bags or whatever. But yes, I'm sure this one's exactly the same. So we've opened up Blinky and Inky. Again, just got a big bag. It's got the other bits inside it as well. Of course, another much more problem opening that bag for some reason. Again, we've got 3, 4. Is it 4? Yes, 4 bags of bricks, and the same kind of instructions showing you how to put them together. Yeah, there we go. And there's nothing on the other side. The other side's sort of blank. Quite high quality, I suppose. You've actually got these glossy colour instruction booklets. A lot of stuff now is so cheap. You get these really, like if you buy flat pack furniture, especially the instruction booklets that you get in flat pack furniture now are absolutely terrible. And then this one is Pac-Man, and you can't even see what the other thing is there because it's hidden by that label. But I'll peel that off so you can see. But it is, of course, a cherry. So it's Pac-Man and cherry. Oh, this one was easy to open. Very, very easy to open. Easiest of the lot. And again, it's all mixed up. So I guess what I've got to do now then is build them, isn't it? That would be the correct thing to do at this point. And there we go. I've made Pac-Man. My God, was that stupidly a long-winded process. Not only are the bricks just amazingly fiddly, they fall apart and come off constantly because they're so small and it's so fiddly, and some of the connections aren't the best. The instructions aren't the clearest at times. It's quite hard sometimes to see the layers, although they do this thing where they say that they've shaded out the lower levels. It's still not easy to figure them out. So yeah, a lot more difficult than I expected it to be. It also seems I've got loads of bits left over, so they obviously give you lots of extra bits. I kept looking, thinking, God, I've got a lot of bricks left. As you can see, I've still got the bits for the cherry. I haven't built the cherry because this Pac-Man took so long. I did kind of have the idea of building them all, but no way, not considering how long it just took to make Pac-Man. I think I'm going to save them for another day. But yeah, I can see now why these were reduced to clear, because they're fiddly and annoying, and with my fingers I found it quite difficult to put the parts together. I think unless you're a little kid with little fingers, I think you're really going to struggle with these. I mean, I've said before, but I've got quite small hands actually, for a man. And I think anyone with bigger hands than me would have an absolute nightmare putting these together, because they're so fiddly. I mean, you can see even there, I'm pushing bits in and stopping it from falling apart because it's not great. I mean, these bits especially, you can see how loose that is. It's not good at all. They really do not fit together that well. So yeah, these are the Pac-Man and Space Invaders Nanoblocks. It's kind of cool getting them for £5, but yeah, they're not great, are they? One to miss, I think. You're much better off with some proper Lego that's easier to build, like the new Lego Pac-Man arcade machine that's come out, which I desperately want, and I've dropped lots of hints to my wife, but probably a bit expensive. But anyway, that's it. As always, I thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this little look at Pac-Man and Space Invaders Nanoblocks anyway. And I'll see you all again for another video very soon. Bye bye.